Have you met your twin flame or your soulmate? The person that's going to be for you forever. Let's find out. Evolving growth, next phase, healing inner child, releasing the past. I feel like some of you guys have not met that special person because you haven't released a past relationship, something that has kept you in a dark place. The message from this card is that you would have to heal your inner child before you can meet the right person in your life, before you can move on to the next phase, before you can grow, especially in love. So I feel like some of you guys are in transition. This may mean that you've been through some rough relationships. Things haven't worked out for you. And so right now, you need to get out of that dark place and you need to heal in order to meet that soulmate, that twin flame, whichever the type of person that is going to be the right person for you. So since in this reading you haven't met that person yet, even if you have been with connections that you feel are strong and you thought you had a twin flame, maybe you had a false twin flame, or maybe you thought you had a soulmate. Even if you met a soulmate, this wasn't someone that was their soulmate for you. It might have been a karmic, because karmic relationships tend to feel very intense and almost like a trickster type of connection. So let's see what else for you. What will the soulmate or twin flame for you be like? And let's find out when you'll meet them. When will you know that you met that person? Okay. We have companionship. So you will meet them. This person is coming. You're not going to be alone for long. This is beautiful. We have magic. Oh, so I feel that you're going to meet someone special and it's going to feel very magical. It's going to feel quite beautiful. The way that I'm seeing this person for you, this soulmate or this twin flame, I'm seeing them appear in your dreams. Maybe you have been dreaming about this person already and you don't know who they are. This is someone that's going to come because of your angel, your guardian angel, or based on a wish that you made or a spell. This person will come into your life due to a manifestation spell that you've either done or you will be doing. I feel like some of you guys might be accelerating the process since you feel that most likely you've healed already out of the relationships that didn't work out for you, especially because of the butterfly. Some of you guys have transformed out of a dark place already and you're ready to manifest this new person in. And so I feel like someone here is definitely manifesting them, or you're praying them in your life, or you will simply, it's just simply the right time. It's coming, and it's coming in a magical way or via magic. And this is going to bring a companionship, especially if you are not the type of person that has a ton of friends or you go out a lot. You might just be a lot into yourself or more of a hermit vibe. I feel like there is someone that's going to come and keep you company and they're going to make you happy. This is beautiful. So let's see. What else for your soulmate on twin flame? Let's get more information on that person. Like, what would they be like? When is it going to happen? Since you will be meeting them in a magical way. You have the mountain road. It says that you're on the right road to success. So you're on the right path to success. Right now you're in the right place, or you will soon be in the right place to meet this person. So far so good. What else for your twin flame and soulmate? Let's see. We have arrow. You're on the right path again. Wow. Regarding some aspect of your life. This is nice. This is on the ball, on point. Oh, you're gonna meet them on vacation. You might go away, or you might go fishing, and you'll meet this person there. This is nice. It's so cool that you have two cards confirming that you're doing the right thing right now. You're on the right path to get to this person. I like that. It says lobster financial pinch. I feel like right now you may feel like you don't have the finances to go on that vacation. Especially because this is a lobster, and in the kite here, there's a fish also. So I feel that you may not have the finances to go like on a long trip, or maybe on a big vacation, and so you're probably going to opt to just go to a local place, right, near the water or the lakes, go fishing or something small. So it might be around that area. Now, don't hold back if you feel that you don't have the kind of finances. From what I'm getting from that message is that just take a chance and just go locally. If you can't do anything where you go away to a big trip, then go locally, because you're going to meet them. Maybe it's just like Red Lobster, actually going to like a seafood restaurant or something, you know, especially if, like it says, if you're in a financial pinch. You have reconciliation, the pineapple. Now, I don't feel that the twin flame or your soulmate, the right one, will be someone that you reconcile with, because of the previous cards where it's letting you know that you have come out of relationships that helped you grow, and so you will be finding someone new. That's what I'm getting, right? So let's see what this reconciliation card. It may be that you reconcile with some friends, and these friends may hook you up with this new person. And then you have disappointment in some affair. And then you have the feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Okay, so that makes more sense. So pineapple, scissors, and feathers, right? With these three cards, what I'm getting is, if you're counting or hoping that your soulmate or twin flame, it's someone you already know that you wanted to reconcile with, that's not the right person. Okay, especially because of the way that the cards are coming out. It's saying that the person that you're thinking of, okay, especially if you're thinking, no, it may be, coming back to someone you really still care about. That person is someone that you cannot depend on, okay? It's someone that has disappointed you quite heavily. Hence why you come out of a situation of a dark place where you've been healing from, right? So it will not be someone that you already know. That's just confirmation there. They're not sincere. They're not the right person for you, even if they want to reconcile. At least whoever this reading is resonating for. So, because I feel that while I was saying that all these other things where you will meet this person, it might be sounding as if I'm talking about the past, and maybe you said, okay, so this is the person I already know. Just to confirm, it's not someone you already know, okay? Even if this sounds familiar to that person, where there's fish or there's seafood, maybe the person that you already know and you used to hang out by the water, this is someone else, okay? All right, just to get that out of the way. Now let's see what else for this twin flame and soulmate person. What else do we need to know about them for you? Twin flame and soulmate, and or your soulmate. Six of Swords. See, this is a card of escaping a situation, leaving behind the situation, just to confirm more on not the past, okay? Now, your twin flame or your soulmate may be someone that is currently leaving behind a situation. You might know them. Once you meet them, you might know that of them. You might know that they recently broke up or that they moved away. This doesn't have to be necessarily that they left the relationship behind. It could simply be that they moved away. You might meet them and they're new to your town. They're new to your city. They might just be new to the country where you live, right? And being that this is in water as well, I feel that this again is someone that has some reference that you guys meet near the water, overseas. Maybe you visit their country, or you go away, or you just take a long trip. But like I said before, if there is financial pinch where you cannot afford to go away, then this is something that you're going to do because you cannot go away. So it might just be like a short local trip or anywhere down the shore near where you live. Okay? What else about your twin flame or soulmate? What else do we need to know? Okay. We have the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is a card of communication, and it's fast communication. Wands to me signify weeks. So to give you a time, within the next, from now to 8 weeks, okay? Now, the Eight of Wands are also called the arrows of love. So the communication is fast, it's about love, and it's exciting. Wands also tend to be cards of passion. So this person is going to invoke a lot of passion in you, a lot of intensity. Let's see what else. I feel like the person may be a Leo because I dropped on the floor the Strength card. I can see the Strength card because I dropped it and it flipped so that I can see it. So, Strength card, let me see if I can grab the card. Yep, I got it. Okay, so the Strength card represents a Leo, just to give you a sign. They don't have to be that sign, but that's coming up. And also the Strength card is a card of courage. It's also a card of holding on, being patient. So if with the Eight of Wands, right? Once you meet that special person, you may feel the intensity, right? That I mentioned. And with the Eight of Wands, they may want you to take things faster, because the Eight of Wands invoke wanting to do something quick because you're so excited. But the Strength card tells you to hold on. It almost tells you to tame the lion, which the way that I see it in this reading is to tame your desires, as if to allow you guys time to make this work, to get to know each other better before jumping the gun, right? Not that it won't work out, but it may not give you a chance to get to know them better if you go right to action, into action. There were two more cards here. We have the Four of Cups and the Hangman. Now, the Four of Cups is also a card of not taking a chance. The Hangman is also a card of holding on, like pausing, not taking the first move, not making the first move, which is what I just got. So that means allow this person to make the first move, okay? Especially if you are the divine feminine in this case. Allow the masculine to be masculine and for the masculine to make the first move. That's what I got just now. And that would make sense because the Four of Cups is a card of ignoring an offer. And then the Hangman is a card of taking a break, holding on, waiting, sacrificing yourself, but not making a move in order to get enlightenment. Okay, enlightenment in this case is clarity to get to know someone. So don't jump the gun just because you feel the energy of the Eight of Wands, which is the energy of being fast. Because this is such a great feeling, because this connection feels so passionate, because this is the one, because this is my twin flame, or this is my soulmate. I can tell. I'm just going to jump because that's for me. No matter how much this is the right person for you, you still should get to know them, because no one's perfect. And we all need to get to know each other and know our good and our bad sides. And if we decide later on that is something we want to deal with, then we can continue, right? Because just because someone is supposed to be meant for you does not mean that you get to be with them in this lifetime. If things don't work out and the relationship turns more karmic than it should be, then a lot of times that person and you may be together in another lifetime, because they're still going to be there in other lifetime, especially if they're your twin flame. Okay, so let's see. What else about this soulmate or twin flame for you? What else do we need to know? Okay, we have the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords are usually pages are usually messages. So text messages, phone calls. The Page of Swords is also a card of someone who shows a lot of interest in you. It's someone that will keep up with every move that you make. It's someone that will check your social media. It's someone that's going to stay on top of communication. Again, going back to the Eight of Wands. A lot of communication and fast communication. So this is the type of person that once they like someone, they don't hold back. They're very brave. Hence the Strength card. Someone very brave and courageous. And they can be very rushed. They can rush things. But again, take your time, analyze the situation, and get to know them. We have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a card of the sign of Pisces. Also, the High Priestess is a card of being mysterious. I feel like if you're the feminine, that in order for this person to maintain the interest in you, you may play coy. You may be mysterious. You may not share everything about yourself. Or at least that's the advice. Okay? Also, the High Priestess and the Page of Swords, the way that they're coming up are two different levels of maturity. Pages are usually very young people or very immature people. The High Priestess, in her natural state, is usually someone extremely mature. Now, whether that's age related or just maturity in general, the way that you behave, it may be a difference in age. There may be an age gap. Just to give you more details as to who this person can be. They may be represented by the High Priestess and you may be represented by the Page of Swords, whichever fits in your case. But either way, it's a card of not giving all your cards. It's a card of keeping something to yourself, maintaining the mystery of the whole thing. Then you have the Ten of Wands and you have the Knight of Pentacles. Now the Ten of Wands is a card of feeling overwhelmed, of having so many things going on in your life as if you're carrying the weight of the world. I feel like the when you meet this person, you might be overwhelmed with a lot of things going on in your life. They may be overwhelmed and handling a lot of things in their life. And if that's the case, that might be a deterrent and it may slow down the relationship. Hence why we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow knight. They take their time. They like to get to know their partners. And they may come off super slow. But I feel like the slowness in this case is going to come in because there's going to be a lot going on. There might be other barriers, such as a lot of work, family matters, or things like that. Now, that may be on your side or their side. But either way, the Knight of Pentacles could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. And this shows someone that might have went from the Page of Swords, when they were eager to communicate, into the Knight, meaning more mature, growing mentally, emotionally, and thereby taking it slower now, getting to know you. And that may or may not cause some distance, okay? It may make you feel like maybe they don't like you anymore because they're taking their time. But this is why I was saying in the beginning, it's good to take your time to get to know them, because things happen and your relationship may be affected by the everyday things. That's why it's not necessarily the best to just jump into a relationship because you feel this great passion. So far, it looks like it's a progression. You meet this person, you get excited, you both acknowledge the connection, but then it goes into a super serious, let's get to know each other. Let me pull back, you pull back. Let me follow my intuition, because the High Priestess is also intuition. And I feel that when you start following your intuition, the Page of Swords turns into the Knight of Pentacles. They become more mature. But they also get very overwhelmed with not knowing what to do. That may happen to you or your person. Let's see. What else for this twin flame or soulmate? Page of Cups. One more, please. And then we have the Knight of Wands. Okay. So a couple of things happen here. Oh, in the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Wands. Okay, a couple of things looks like it could be happening then. The Page of Cups is the card of expressing love, expressing affection, sending love messages. It's a card of feeling the connection in a very sweet and kind and dreamy, artistic and happy way. And then the Knight of Wands is a card of passion. It's also messages. These are all messages. So there could be text messages. You guys go back and forth. And then you get to a point that the Knight of Pentacles turns into the Knight of Wands, which is a lot faster. So I feel that after you share each other's feelings, it gets to a point where you accept and share each other's feelings. Then the things start to speed up again in the connection. This almost feels like a personal reading the way I'm doing this one. And so once you get into the Knight of Wands and the Page of Cups, it shows you're both more closer into a connection, into the actual physical part of the relationship, which is let's hook up, let's hang out, let's get a little bit more acclimated to each other, let's get closer to each other. The Knight of Wands, though, is someone that comes in and out of a situation. So it's a lot of hot and cold. It's what I see getting from the Knight of Wands. While the Page of Cups stays in their dreamy state of falling in love with love, right? So far the connection is not so bad, right? One is very passionate and the other one is taking it all in the lovey-dovey way. So let's see if we can get an outcome card. Let's pull again the oracle. Let's get one outcome card for this. Rejuvenation. And then that makes sense because, like I said, you have pages and knights. So these are all youthful cards and youthful people. And it's crazy that this card is you two at the beach where you're all started. Isn't that cool? It looks like you're going to focus on enjoying each other's company in the most innocent and nicest way. So you're not going to try to take it too far where it becomes something super serious. It looks like you may take your time to get to know each other and enjoy the passion, but also the flirtiness and the good things that come with a new relationship. And this comes from both of you being healed, both of you being in a good place emotionally to get to know each other. So this turned out to be a decent outcome, I feel. Because it's like you go back to, let's just enjoy ourselves. Let's not go crazy. We already know there's something strong between us. But let's enjoy our youth. Let's enjoy the newness that comes from this connection. Let's keep going to the beach. Let's hang out. Let's have a good time. So it feels like it's gonna, at least for now, the reading ends in a good time. And that's always something good. There's nothing wrong with that. So you might have went through your little hurdles when you felt overwhelmed, but then it looks like you guys recap, took your time, and went back to thinking, look, we're still young. This is still new. Let's just enjoy the whole connection and go from there. So I hope this made sense. I hope you liked it. If you did, let me know in the comments. Like the video if you like it, and follow me on social media if you're not. And if you like a personal reading, my information is linked to this video. Take care. Ciao.